What's going on, everybody? I'm your host, the Carolina Collector. Before I begin, I really want to show my appreciation to each and every single one of you by saying thank you. My friends, family, neighbors, eBay customers, YouTube supporters, and subscribers, one and all, you're amazing folks. If you like what you see and you enjoy the content, I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, comment in the comments section below, and of course hit the bell to receive notifications. I do have an eBay store called the Carolina Collector 001 where I've been selling sports cards and various other items from time to time. And actually, I've really loaded up my eBay store this time around. I'm selling some old jerseys of mine. I did list two graded slabs. One is a 1987 Barry Bonds rookie card. That's a PSA 10. And I'm also selling a red out of 5 2023 Topps Chrome Lids Mitchell & Ness rookie card. So go check it out. I do have 4 orders I need to get out the door, which I did process today. So thank you so much to everybody. So forgive the makeshift setup here in my kitchen. My kitchen is just a little off kilter today, but that's not going to stop me from making this video. And I want to thank you all for your patience and your time. As you know, a lot of stuff has been going on, but the show must go on, and I wanted to have a little fun no matter what, because this is Friday, and I just want to spread my wings and have a good time. And what better way to do it than with a Transformers toy that we never got as kids. I'm 48 years old. We never saw this back in the 80s, and this is kind of unique because, well, for one, it's kind of special for me because I've never owned a collectible of this particular character before, and two, as I just mentioned, we never got this as kids. And if you had a sister who was always curious about your Transformers toys, you know, this would have been a perfect fit for your sister, whether you had a little sister or a big sister. You know, I have a little sister who probably would have enjoyed this as a kid. I'll never forget, just as a little side note, she actually, when she was like 3 years old, I had the original G1 Rodimus Prime, and she reached up on the table with her little baby fingers and grabbed it, and it fell and broke. Oh, man, I was heartbroken, and she cried because she knew she did something bad. But we joke around it, you know. We joke around about it today, you know, as adults. So no harm, no foul. But, yeah, this is a rather unique and really special introduction to a character I've never collected before. This is Tomy Takara's Missing Link C-08 Transformers Arcee. And the Missing Link series has been amazing. Off camera, I have 4 of them, as a matter of fact, that I'll get into, and some other female characters that I'll do comparisons with. So this is a rather unique experience for me. Again, never had this as a kid. The reviews that I've seen about Arcee, and this is the cartoon correct Arcee. I didn't bother getting the prototype, because that was the one that was actually supposed to be released, not this one. But I really wanted this because it's a nice addition to my collection of Missing Link Transformers and Transformers in general. But wow, look at this. This is straight out of the 80s right here. Let me pan the camera down a little bit. Hopefully the camera don't fall, because sometimes that happens here with me. But that is a really nice looking box. God, Takara just does everything right. Come on, Hasbro, get with the times, man. Look at this with all that beautiful Japanese kanji on the back. That is awesome, man. We got Arcee up on top. We have more Japanese stuff on the bottom. Nice photos on the sides. It's a very tiny little box. I want to say it's probably about 8 inches across, about 3 to 4 inches height-wise, about 2.5 inches wide. Really nice 80s-looking box. My goodness. Takara just can't do anything wrong, can they? Especially if you're pandering. And I have to say, like, this really panders to guys my age. If you're in your 40s and your 50s and you grew up in the 80s, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. So let's get the box out of the way, and we'll try to focus on Miss Arcee here. So let's just pan this down a little bit. Again, I hope I don't knock the camera over. I have a bad habit of doing that. So we got a little bag of goodies here. Let's see what we got on the inside. Wow, let me tell you, this is a first for me. Not just for the channel's sake, but to open up something that we never got as a kid back in the 80s. Again, if you had a sister or even a female cousin that, you know, was into Transformers and stuff like that, this would be a perfect fit for her back then. So there's a little collector's card. We have the tech spec decoder, which is nice and thick compared to the one back in the 80s. This thing is like nice and solid. And then we have the instruction manual, which I'll probably need. I mean, from what I've seen, it's a very straightforward transformation. There's no parts forming or anything like that, but we'll dive right into her. Ha ha ha, see what I said?
That's what she said.
Anyway, instructions. Looks like very simple instructions, to be honest with you. Most G1 Transformers aren't as complicated. Like, you don't need an engineering degree to transform G1 Transformers like the ones we have today. And then we have a little sticker sheet, which I might apply these stickers depending on what the vehicle and the robot looks like. I'm sure there's going to be screw holes everywhere if this is based off of a G1 toy. And there's the prototype right there, as a matter of fact, that was also released. And then we have our current missing links. Despite myself, I did order for Ultra Magnus, which won't be coming out until early next year, so I'm not going to worry about that, but there you go. There's the fold-out. Again, there's the prototype version of her that was meant to come out in the 80s, but we never got it. We do now. So let's get this out of the way, and I'll decide whether or not I apply those stickers. Let's see how this video goes. Okay, this is new. They put this nice heavy-duty plastic on there. Oh, styrofoam. Oh, I'm sure the It What Who climate change idiots out there are like, oh my god, it's styrofoam. Well, guess what? If you don't like plastic and styrofoam, don't play with plastic toys. Ha 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 ha. And then we got her little blaster right here. So again, let's get this out of the way. Oh, the sound of styrofoam goodness. I can't wait to pollute the earth. Jeez, that is awesome. This is my very first Arcee. And right off the bat, it looks so G1. Oh my goodness. You know what? I have to do something here for the next segment. Give me 1 second, folks. Like always, I don't script my videos. I just kind of go off the cuff. There's 2 Transformers I wanted to grab to put next to her side by side when I get her into robot mode. I've got them off camera now. So, wow, this looks amazing. I think this is about as close as it gets to what we see in the cartoons. And she rolls pretty well. I mean, the tires aren't rubber. They're plastic, but, I mean, as long as she rolls, that's cool. That's really cool. I'll just pan the camera down here a little bit more. Okay, my camera doesn't want to cooperate, but that's okay. We make it work, right, folks? So, again, forgive the makeshift background. My kitchen is a disaster. Usually I just film as is, but anyway, yeah, she's a good-looking G1 Season 3 Arcee. Really, really nice. This is really nice. So, let me get her transformed into her robot mode. We'll be right back. Well, that was a lot easier than I thought. She's essentially a clamshell, you know, where she folds up into herself. I mean, it wasn't hard at all. I really didn't even need the instructions to get her transformed. And I've got to say, for what she is, this is just amazing. You know, the engineering that went into this. I mean, here, you can move her arms around. Her arms pop out here. They spin. You got the elbow joint right there. She's got the hole where she can hold her little pink blaster here. I think the prototype has the movie-accurate blaster, but that's fine. I'm sure some third party will come out with a blaster for this one. Again, you got the articulation. The arms really don't go 100 degrees around, so just be careful because... Or 360, excuse me. They don't go 360 degrees because of the nature of the transformation. So, you know, the arm will stop right there. But they do spin around. Again, you got that elbow twist and bend, which is kind of neat. Her legs do move. They do kick. My copy is a little tight, so just be wary of yours. I mean, that's kind of weird. But fun nonetheless. This was a fun little transformation. It was very easy. Look at the leg kick she's got. I mean, you got to pull out the little heel spurs for her to stand up, but she is just a beautiful little transformer. She looks up, looks down, looks left, looks right. That's kind of cool. I saw a couple people talking about her head, that it's flat, but that's only because of the nature of the design of this thing. That doesn't bother me at all, especially if you're going to display her on the shelf, unless like you're a little kid and you're going to play with this thing, like who cares? But this is just it. Wow, what an experience to open up something that we never had back in the 80s, you know? And again, like I said, if you had a sister that wanted to play with her brother, or you had a female cousin or something like that, this would really, really fit in for her to play with, you know? And today, you know, listen, times change, man. Get with it. You know, girls now are part of a lot of these IPs now, so you're going to have to get used to it. You know, there was an episode of the Transformers with the female Autobots with Elita 1 and Firestar and all of them. In Beast Wars, you know, we had Black Arachnia and Air Razor. So get with it, man. You know what I mean? It's kind of stupid now, especially if you're my age. Like, come on now. But I really didn't want to put her decals on. I'm kind of tempted to, but you know what it is? She's got screw holes here that are really, like, not looking too good. So let me see what this would look like with the stickers on. Well, here's our little lady with her hair and makeup done, so to speak, in toy language. But yeah, she looks so much better with her labels on there. I really wasn't going to stick her up, but she just looks so much better, especially with the Autobot symbol on her chest there. Just for reference, there's one sticker on here that was a little difficult to apply, so I'm just going to break the transformation here for a second. And again, it's basically a clamshell, or she's a clamshell, I should say. So the hardest sticker to apply was that one right there inside the cockpit. You might want to get a pair of tweezers. I'm not even going to try to mess with all of this junk in there, but just be aware that might be a little bit of a pain in the rear end for you to get to. But otherwise, I mean, there aren't that many stickers, which is good. And the coloration of, you know, well, the pink color really just like brings her to life. I mean, she looks good. And just one footnote here, she's not like hypersexualized or anything like that. I mean, obviously she's, you know, very straight and narrow in certain parts. I mean, they gave her lady hips and all that sort of thing, but she's not like hypersexualized or anything like that, but she's feminine enough to fit the part. You know, it looks really, really nice. You know, it's not gross or anything like that. You know, you got a lot of weirdos out there, you know, but to me, this is definitely the definitive Arcee. I mean, again, I don't own any Arcees. My copy's a little wonky here, by the way. Like I said, she's super tight in the joints. At least my copy is, so I'm still trying to get her to work, you know, especially right here in her kneecaps. But let's get Arcee off to the side here, and we'll do some comparisons. Now, of course, I've got Cliff Jumper right here. And I've got the Toy Accurate Bumblebee. I've considered getting the Animation Accurate Bumblebee that has the corrected face. These come in a 2-pack, by the way, from Takara. So I might get it. I don't know yet. I'm not sure, because I already have these. I don't think it's really worth it just for that one little thing. You know, I'm not going to spend money if I don't have to. Then recently I picked up Sunstreaker, which is right here. And then we have Missing Link Optimus Prime. This is the animation correct version, which will stick behind Bumblebee right there. If we can actually see him. Let's pan the camera up here just a little bit. All right. And then we got some other female characters to compare her to. So let's get these fellas out of the way. And we'll take a look at some of the females here. So we have She-Ra. We have Teela just behind. Hopefully Teela doesn't fall down, because my copy The feet are really loose, and these figures are very finicky. All right. Oh, I got lucky this time. And then, of course, I've got War for Cybertron Black Arachnia, which I switched out the legs with the 4-pack Black Arachnia, so that this way she's more color or cartoon accurate. Let's get She-Ra over here so we can see Black Arachnia's legs. So you see the size comparisons. Again, if you have a sister or a cousin, a female cousin, and they wanted to play with the boys, here you go if you were kids. As an adult collector, you know, we never had these as kids back in the 80s. And to see a female character like this finally come to life, you know, it fills in a really, really, really big gap. Here we have Studio 86 Hot Rod. And my copy is still, I mean, I really only transformed him once or twice, so mine's a little stiff. Let's move him over because, of course, we have to bring out the big gun. And that is Rodimus Prime. And you're going to, oops, and you're going to notice my Rodimus Prime might be a little different than yours because I have the upgraded face. Hot Rod, of course, punk, as Cup will call him. So you're going to notice that my Rodimus Prime is a little different because I have the upgraded Arcee Studios or Arcee Studios, whatever you call it, head upgrade, so he doesn't look like a crackhead. But there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is our Takara Tomy Missing Link Arcee. What a wonderful, wonderful collectible this is, you know. And if you have a daughter or a niece or something like that, you would want to pick this up because, like I said, it's not gross or anything like that. They didn't hypersexualize her or anything like that. She's very straightforward and simple, but it does have, you know, lady features. You know, she's pink. She's got really big hips. You know what I mean? But it's not like gross or disgusting or anything like that, which I think many fans will appreciate, you know. But you know, it's just another option for the ladies out there, for you girls who are Transformers collectors, or maybe you grew up in the 80s and always wanted a female Transformers toy from G1. Well, here she is. So this is rather unique for myself. This is something that's been in the making for, what, 30 years or something like that. So really, really awesome figure. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That's my review of the Transformers Takara Tomy Missing Link C-08. Arcee, thank you very much for your continued support. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell to receive notifications. And, of course, check out my eBay store, The Carolina Collector 001. The link is in the description box of each and every video and short that I upload here on YouTube. I did list some more things. There are jerseys. There are more cards. There's a lot more variety up there. Go check it out. It really helps us support the channel. Take care. God bless. Stay safe. I'm your host, The Carolina Collector. I will see you all very soon.